Day 38. I told you, the boy's consistent. I don't miss 2 days in a row, you know. Anyway, today, I did not make it to London session. I always like to trade about. My entries are usually about like 8:30 ish, so usually after the first move of London session, hopefully London session opens and sweeps out something. That's like what I like to do. Nothing today, and when I looked at the price today, kind of nothing. So instead of doing my schoolwork, I was spending about like 40 minutes, 45 minutes just on bar replay. Good news, I actually did it. I got the free trial for TradingView Essential, so I get bar replay of about 10,000 bars. So I can do 1 minute replay of about a month prior. It was great. So I got a lot of practice. It's a lot faster, a lot smoother. So I got way more runs than I would using the shitty little website I was doing. So honestly, I'll admit, a bit of a game changer. And what I learned from today's backtesting session was, if I'm very picky and I really am following my protocols and my rules, there's just not that many entries as of, or at least those days that I looked at, because I was just like going back, just like, okay, let's move forward, just randomly picking. So yeah, price didn't give me that many entries on those different days that I looked at, which is it's not bad, not a bad thing, even though my bias on those days was pretty much spot on. I think maybe I got one wrong, and that's probably because I was really like, price could kind of just go anywhere. It's kind of in a weird spot, but when price was like moving, well, I was like, okay, I know where it's going. So yeah, baby steps, that's the thing. And yep, eventually I'm gonna start looking at a funded. I do have it marked on my calendar when I'm going to look at funded accounts. Buy one. So when I'm approaching that day, I will start looking at it. But until then, don't gotta worry about it. Oh yes, I remember what I was talking about. So, I was watching NRG versus Fnatic. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep this as short as I can. NRG versus Fnatic grand finals, right? And in one of the before the match started, there was obviously showing this video of the teams, the two teams and their players just having a little chat. Not real chat, but like it was like a prelude to the match, a little video that they made literally the night before that they edited, to play on the narrative. And one of the players, the team captain of the losing team of that grand finals, Fnatic, he in 2023, his team were the favorites to win that tournament, the World Championship, but they got knocked out at the top 4, which is it's still pretty decent, but for their team, it was a disappointing result. And he stayed behind to watch the final game. And what happened was he watched that final game, and there's even a video of him. Someone filmed him. He was literally wearing the losing team's jersey. He was supporting that team for that game, for the final game to win the trophy. And when he saw the winning team lift up that champs trophy, he was like, damn. That made me think, because that he said in that interview, watching them lift that trophy that I really wanted, that gave me like more drive, more hunger. Like it kept that hunger going until I lift that trophy. And I thought about it. I've got discipline to keep me going along, but like I feel like it is good to have that motivation, to have a little bit of, motivation, to just give a little extra juice, fuel the fire a little bit more. But I don't really have that. What is my trophy that I'm hunting for? Problem is, I'm not really competing with anyone. There's no actual trophy I'm hunting, and I'm not a materialistic person. So obviously, being successful in not only just trading, but a lot of things that I'll be doing in the future, being wealthy will be a bit of a byproduct. Having that money, not wealthy, but making a lot of money is going to be a byproduct of that success. So I'm going to think, when do I know that I made it? What should I actually be aiming for? What is the metric? Is it a metric? Is it when I have a certain something? Is it when, I don't know. I haven't actually thought about what is the trophy that I'm hunting, aside from this endless pursuit of like pushing myself further, an endless pursuit of ambition. What is my trophy? And I haven't thought about that. you know I have been kind of thinking about it for the most part. The problem for me is that I don't really see one right now. I mean, I don't necessarily need one, to be fair. Like, I have the drive and the hunger to just do more and try new things. I've tried a lot of new things this year, and I've really just dipped my feet in a lot of things. That's not even trading related, but I have to do this. I think I want to do this. I want to try this, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm like, okay, but what's the actual end goal? I know what I do want to do. I do have in mind, what I want to be able to achieve, I guess. But like, really, like, it's not something I think about a lot. Because if that's my trophy, I don't think that's the trophy that I want, because it's not. It doesn't give me that hunger, so it's not a good trophy. So I gotta find something, to be my trophy. Anyway, study motivation. Because my trading efforts have been very consistent and pretty good right now. And I'd say I've done a lot, you know. There's I could do a little bit more, But obviously, if I do more, I'm probably gonna fail at my exams. And trading doesn't really have a deadline, to be fair, apart from the deadline I set for the funded account. But my exams do, and that deadline is a lot sooner. So trading cannot take full precedent all the time within these next 6 or so weeks, because I have 3 weeks to get solid in my calculus papers, two of them at least. I have 3 weeks to get solid in my English for my English exam, and I have about 4 or 5 weeks to get solid on my economics. Chemistry is fine. Yeah, so it's crunch time. I don't really. Deadlines are coming up in terms of the big days, and if I fuck up my exams, I probably won't be able to go University of Melbourne, which that'll suck. That will suck. But yeah, I don't know. Not really much else to talk about aside from yeah. I'm very locked in right now. I'm in the zone. For sure. I was really disappointed I didn't get to go work out today. Didn't find time. Not even a small workout. I think actually I might do one before I go to bed. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going gym, which is great. gym, and yeah, I just have to stay in the zone for the next 8 weeks, I guess, until all my exams are over, and then from there on, it's just staying in the zone for purely, this thing. But study motivation, I'm trying to find more study motivation, because I have the motivation a little bit, but definitely the discipline for trading and all that, and then all my energy to that is just gone, because all that energy goes there. There's nothing left for the studying. I have the motivation, and I don't really give a fuck about studying. And I've been doing it. I've been doing the bare minimum. That's the thing, bare minimum. Like 20 minutes a day. But if I really want to do well, I need to be doing more. But if I do more, I get less effort into trading. See the predicament I'm in right now. So I think I have to take a step back, reevaluate, and realize I only get these 8 weeks, 7 weeks, I guess. These are the only 7 weeks, only chance to do well in these exams. I might as well just lock in and do it now, which I don't want to do, but I think I have to, and this is a decision that I have to make. Hard choice I have to make, but I think it's a necessary choice. On that note, probably gonna do that. So my efforts on trading probably is gonna be limited to actual market time, like London session time, instead of the extra work I've been doing. Rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yep. Also, I'm so sad. I had to shave off my thing. Bro, it was coming together, bro. I needed 2 more weeks for it to be pretty fully grown. But, bro, don't worry. We'll be back. I will have my mustache and goatee back. You best bet, your boy. He's gonna stop looking like a little boy. He ain't gonna be the kid no more. He's gonna be the man. That was the dumbest thing I've said. Fuck. I should not have said that. That was so stupid. Anyway, bye.